Yo, what's poppin', y'all? It's your boy S. Dot V. Dot. He hot. Need not to worry. I'm back here with another John. Yeah, man. We gonna have a heavyweight boxing talk, man. It's time for a heavyweight boxing talk. Um, and I want to talk about Usyk versus Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury versus Usyk. Pardon me. Um, nah. Either or no, I'm right. Yeah, Usyk. It should be Usyk versus Tyson Fury, not Tyson Fury versus Usyk, because Usyk has more belts, okay, and he has an undefeated record as well as Tyson. So why should I put Tyson ahead of Usyk at this point, right? So so why I think Usyk has a chance. Usyk has a chance. I just hope that Usyk wins this fight. All right, I hope he wins. Do I believe he's gonna win? Do I feel like he's gonna win? Nah, he's not. I don't feel like he's gonna win. I feel like Tyson's gonna beat Tyson Fury, man. I really like Tyson. I really like Tyson's character. I hate like how he acts in boxing. Like how he is, like the cheating and shit and the cheating and shit. I hate that about him. I can't stand that shit. But I do love his boxing ability and I do love his charisma, man. Like like his shit talk game, his psychological game is top tier, man. Straight up. It just is. You know what I'm saying? I want to I don't want y'all also to get it confused thinking that I'm just strictly Deontay Wilder exclusive when I talk boxing. You know what I'm saying? Nah, that's not it. You know what I'm saying? Deontay's just my favorite. So all Deontay news, you know what I'm saying, I'll be on top of it. I follow it. So that's just what that is. You know what I'm saying? But I love the whole heavyweight division. The whole heavyweight division. That's my favorite division in boxing. I fuck with the littler guys, like Spence, like up down to welterweight. You know what I'm saying? Welterweight, maybe lightweight, cause lightweight been getting mingy too. You know what I'm saying? They've been getting right. So the littler weights, they've been catching my eye with some fights. I ain't gonna hold. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even gonna hold and act like it hasn't been good fights at the smaller weights. The heavyweight division is just my favorite. That's my personal favorite. So that's what I like to talk about mostly. You know what I'm saying? Is the heavyweight division because it's just fucking lit. And it's possibly about to be a undisputed at heavyweight again. And it hasn't been in a minute. You know what I'm saying? So they talking about Tyson Fury and Usyk. They making that fight. They making that fight, y'all. That shit gonna be a hell of a fight. Usyk has a chance, but he's not gonna beat Tyson Fury, in my opinion. Tyson Fury is just gonna find out. He's gonna figure him out. That's just what I think. He's going to figure out whatever it is that Usyk tries to bring. And Usyk, what I like about Usyk is that I've seen a lot of different dimensions in Usyk. Usyk could go a lot of ways. And you know what type of Usyk that's gonna be needed to defeat Tyson Fury? The the Usyk, not the one that fought AJ, the one that fought Kishore, man. Telling you, everybody may try to big it up and act like Usyk just mopped the floor with Kishore and shit like that, but Kishore almost beat that boy. Word two, he almost beat that boy. No Kizat. He almost beat him. He was just relentless on Usyk. He would not stop. Usyk had to dig down and use all of his abilities to pull that win out. That fight right there is what truly made me respect Usyk. When I seen that, because Kishore was on his body. Believe me, he was on him. He just kept swarming him. He just kept bringing pressure no matter what Usyk was doing, jabbing, this, that. Usyk had to really use all of his ability, his footwork, which is masterful. Usyk has masterful footwork. You know what I'm saying? Now, is it better than Tyson's? I don't know. I don't know, because Tyson footwork is unreal too. That's yo, I'm telling you, that's why this is an intriguing fight here. This Usyk and versus Tyson Fury, man. This is a real intriguing fight, man. It just got the makes of a classic written all over it. It just does. I could see it. Where they gonna be in the UK somewhere, acting nasty. That's gonna be a hell of a fight. And Tyson Fury is going to he's just gonna figure it out, man. Usyk is gonna try to do everything. He's gonna bring a game plan. He's gonna frustrate Tyson, I think, at first. You know, Tyson gonna, I think, try to bully him out the gate because he feels like he's smaller. You know what I'm saying? He's a little guy. You could hear Tyson Fury taunting um uh Usyk, calling him the little ugly rabbit. Yo, he's like, you little ugly man. Yo, he's like, yeah, you little rabbit. Your teeth. He's just flaming them. Tyson Fury was flaming Usyk, and Usyk was looking at Tyson like getting angry. Usyk was getting angry, and then my boy, Big Juggernaut, huh? Big Juggernaut. Hey, my boy Joe Joyce steps in, and he gets in the mix of the action, trying to, you know what I'm saying, keep his name in the pot because he's been whooping ass, and nobody's been wanting and clamoring to call out Joe Joyce. Believe that. Joe Joyce he's been on a tear, fucking shit up. Hell of a chin, hell of a jab, hell of a motor. You know? So, yeah, he threw himself in the mix trying to get in there, and Usyk looked like he didn't want no parts of that. Tyson Fury's like, yeah, we could do a Royal Rumble, a triple threat, whatever the fuck he was saying. And Usyk looked like he was just beside himself. Like, you know what? I'm not involving myself in this fucking clown show. And Usyk just walked off like a fucking man. Yo, yo, Usyk walked off like a fucking man. He said, you know what? I ain't got time for kick games, and walked the fuck out. While Tyson was going on his, you know what Tyson do. Tyson is a hell of a fucking entertainer. He's a hell of an entertainer when it comes to this sport. Right? I watch these guys, man. So just like how I know everything about fucking Wilder and shit, I know everything about fucking Tyson Fury too. I know everything about Usyk, all of them motherfuckers. AJ, Joe Joyce, and Joe Joyce is my nigga. Now, if y'all don't know that, Joe Joyce was one of my first videos that I ever done on YouTube. Go check it out. He's one of my first reactions that I ever did. Joe Joyce got me hyped up so much to the point where, yo, I did a video. And it was, and I said, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? It's one of my first videos. If you subscribe, if you're not subscribed, you know what I'm saying? Go, it's way at the bottom. You got to go way to the bottom when you first see me start uploading shit talking about boxing. Joe Joyce is like the first video. He beat up Du Bois that time. He had like closed the boy eye and shit, like, and closed the boy eye, man. The shit was shut. Word two. Shit was crazy. Yeah, and Joe Joyce is my G. Straight up. And he's gonna be a formidable opponent for anybody. Anybody. You know what I'm saying? And they got AJ and Wilder. They still talking about that fight. They still talking about the AJ and Wilder shit. But Malik Scott's on some shit like, yo, AJ's not mentally prepared for Deontay Wilder. And I've said this. I've said this before Malik Scott said it. I've been saying this about AJ. That's one of his flaws. That's one of his flaws in his game. You know what I'm saying? But his boxing game, his fight game still ill. You know what I'm saying? His shit still ill. So AJ still in the mix. But I wouldn't advise AJ to fight Wilder next. Wilder that's the fight he wants next. That is still the biggest fight in boxing right there, man. Wilder AJ is still the biggest fight in the sport. It just is. That's belt, no belt. Who cares? Belt, no belt. We want to see Wilder versus AJ, man. It has to happen. They talking about AJ fighting Dillian White again. This is the shit that Eddie fucking Hearn, man. Yo, Eddie fucking Hearn, man. I got it. This nigga, man. Eddie Hearn, man. He talking about AJ fighting Dillian White again. His options is Dillian White, Du Bois, and Joe Joyce. And you know, out of those three, he just puts Joe Joyce and he just puts Du Bois in there. He know that he ain't gonna make those fights with AJ. He knows that he's not gonna do that. He wants to make the rematch with Dillian White and AJ. That's what Eddie Hearn wants to do. The fight that none of us want to see. Over here in the US or in the UK. They don't want to see that shit in the UK neither. Eddie? Like, come on, G. We don't want to see that. Link him up with just a bum, man. Not Dillian White bum, though. Not him. Not him. Another bum. Put him in there with another bum. I'd rather see AJ knock out a bum right now because he took 2 tough losses. So I want to see AJ in the winning column. So put him up against one of your Euro bums or even see, Eddie, if you was smart, you'll get a US bum, right? You would get a US bum for AJ to beat on, right? That'll be sweet. Not the bum like you think Ruiz was. Not that type. See, Eddie can't even pick bums out right. Eddie can't even pick the bums out right, man. AJ in trouble, man. AJ's in a lot of trouble, and I heard rumors of AJ being trained by Errol Spencer's coach. That just might be what AJ needs. A gym like that. Or he needs Tyson Fury's trainer, the Kronk Gym. The Kronk Gym will work wonders with AJ. But I think a pairing, a partnership with Errol Spence in them, I think that'll put AJ in a nice direction because the way them boys work over there and the way them boys is in shape and the way them boys is dedicated to the game of boxing, that might just be what the doctor ordered for AJ, man. That's the type of shit you need to do, AJ, if you trying to fight Wilder, man. If you really want to fight Champ and you really want to give yourself a chance to defeat Deontay Wilder, you gotta go in with niggas like that, man. Word of mother, man. You gotta go in with guys like the Charlos, the coach. Is his name Shields? Ronnie Shields? Oh, I'm catching a brain fart right now, but y'all know who Errol Spence coach is, man. He need to get with them. I think that would be a nice fit for AJ because they don't take bullshit in that gym, right? They about work. They ain't gonna be sitting there licking AJ boots and shit. That's not what they about over there. They ain't gonna be yes man and AJ over there. You know what I mean? Well, feel me? But yeah, the heavyweight division is on fire. I think, man, it's on fire. I just want to see more, and I'm not ever gonna have a heavyweight boxing talk and not talk about my young bull Jared Anderson, man. I'm just not. I'm not ever gonna have a heavyweight boxing talk and not bring up my young G Jared Anderson, man, the chef, man. He just recently had a knockout in New York. I was supposed to go to that fight, man. I was gonna go check my boy out, but I got caught up in some other business that I had to take care of, so I couldn't make it. But I'm definitely, I'm definitely keeping an eye on him. He just stopped, boy. You know what I mean? He just turned up, got mean, finish him. You know what I'm saying? That type shit. You know what I mean? That's how he came. So that's what I was expecting. You know, um it wasn't a guy that could defeat him, man. You know what I'm saying? It just wasn't. He's still on his rise. He young. You know what I'm saying? Bob Arum talking about he ain't gonna be champion until another 2 years. So they really taking their time with him. They really not rushing him. So I think and I think I like that move, man. I think I like that move, you know? And maybe he could get Tyson Fury, you know what I'm saying, on the back end, you know what I'm saying, going out, you know what I'm saying, and he be that new blood coming in, and you know what I'm saying. I think Tyson Fury will be glad to hand it over to a young cat like that he actually got work with, you know what I'm saying, that he knows about for sure. That Tyson Fury said himself he's gonna be champion one day. So yeah, man, it's a lot cooking in the heavyweight division, y'all. So yeah, man. I'ma just keep digging and keep seeing what's next. Whatever I missed, I'll catch on the next one. You know what I'm saying? I'll see y'all on the next one.